What's up, everybody? Welcome back. It's Comics and Gold Ones, episode 41. Represent the new gear. Mine looks orange. Yours look red. Oh, man. What's up? We got Pope Grammy here tonight. What's going on, buddy?
Nothing much, man. You say what's up on my side, but you guys are kicking it live in Chi-Town, right?
Heck yeah. We got a special guest with us tonight, Mr. White Gloves himself.
Hello, YouTubians. You couldn't get rid of me, could you? I found you on this channel.
Where's Discovery Bay? You have been discovered right here in Chicago. Yeah, we're kicking it off from my hotel room here. Man, I did the tour of the city kind of thing today. It was pretty cool. I've been here multiple times, but always for work, so I never got to do any of the fun stuff. So it's kind of cool just to see what's out there. You know, C2E2 officially kicks off tomorrow. I know they had a little preview for those who had special passes. I do not have one of those, but tomorrow should be fun. It's going to be an early, long day.
Lots of walking.
Lots of walking. Yeah, I thought it was funny. I was watching before this show. I was watching our last show because I was a little bit tipsy towards the end. It's like, God damn, how much did I fucking drink? And then I was just like, I just remember like Tacoma jumping in, and then Hudat said he was going to take over our next show, and then look what happens.
Yeah, we get
Mr. White
White Gloves takeover. That's what I like.
White Gloves takedown tonight.
Yeah, it's been pretty crazy.
Let's hit the chat right quick. We got Tacoma Comics. We have a Poor Man's Comics. What's up, guys? And we have Pope C. He didn't make it. Pope C called me a little bit earlier. We chit-chatted. He wanted me to tell G-Pat that damn you for making him buy that Swamp Thing #1. Because he went out and did it.
Hey,
we got Manny the Collector. We got Needmo Comics. What's up, guys? And we got Mr. Gretzky. And also, we need to wish Pope Cerebus a happy anniversary. Today's his anniversary.
Anniversary on YouTube? Anniversary with his wife? What's the deal?
His wife. With the wifey.
Oh, nice. Congratulations, man.
Does his girlfriend know?
Happy anniversary to her, too.
Yeah. Happy anniversary to her.
That wasn't me that said that. That was somebody over
there. Well, I'll tell you what, going back to the Swamp Thing, you know, if you're going to be influenced by YouTube people, GPAP's not a bad one to be influenced by. So, you know, there's worse books you can certainly buy. So, congratulations, man. That's a good pickup. Look forward to seeing a video on it, maybe, huh?
I can tell you a little secret about GPAP. He has about 4 penguins in his basement. And he tortures those penguins. He's going to lie to you and say he don't. But yeah, he tortures those penguins in his basement. There's no penguins up where he lives. He raided the zoo and he stole those penguins. He's keeping them hostage in his basement. So next time you see OG-Pat, you tell him to leave them penguins alone.
As long as they play for Pittsburgh.
There you go.
He can torture the hell out of those penguins. I don't give a damn.
Right. I'm with you. I'm with you on that. So tonight, guys, sharing an adult beverage with my buddies. So I want to break out my new investment of the trip. I got some peanut butter chocolate milk stout, absence of light.
Oh no, you're getting choppy. No.
It's like even zoomed in. That's full size.
Man, you guys are frozen.
What?
You're frozen.
Who's frozen?
You are. All right, now all right. The comic book villain says refresh.
Maybe.
So Gretzky says he says, Pope, we need a blessing, man. But you got two popes right now. You like here, I'll bless you guys. It's good old Guinea too, so
You're drinking Guinness?
yes, sir.
Now your computer's gonna freeze up.
Well, because
Hindsight, maybe not the best decision.
you don't tell me about best decisions, buddy.
Right?
You're drinking got like a shit monster on it.
Hey, it looks like a delicious shit monster. It's not bad.
Delicious.
I took a drink of it already.
Chocolate peanut butter shit monster.
So what do you guys got going on this week? Any big books everyone's looking for? I tell you what book I'm excited for this week. Dark Red #1.
Oh hell yes. That
So
book is hot as hell, right?
I did get confirmation. I do have multiple copies of that book coming in. Plus, I found out that C2E2 has got a couple exclusives going on as well. So I'll be checking out some booths in the morning. Booths, not boobs, guys, just for the record.
I heard boobs.
Booths.
Mine'll be boobs. Well, I'll make sure to take some pictures. So watch my channel, and you'll see them.
Heck yeah, cosplay girls abound, I'm sure.
Abound.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I was kind of going through, trying to block everything out tonight as far as like the plan of action for the next couple days at least, and try and get all the signatures done earlier than later. Because Friday should be a slower day, you think, huh?
Yeah, Friday will. Saturday's going to be a madhouse.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I
because
think try and get.
I go to Fridays is kind of like the grand opening, and it's kind of like a shorter period of time, right?
No, it's 10 to 7, same hours every day, I believe, except for Sundays 10 to 5.
Wow, that's weird.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that it's kind of slower in the morning, tomorrow morning, and since it's still a work day for locals.
Yeah, the work day is going to be the big deal. People get off work and they get tired. They'll want to come in on Saturday and crash it on Saturday. And that's usually all the cons that I've been to. That's usually the busy day, Saturday and Sunday mid-afternoon. Then it starts to tinker off.
So I know for my schedule, Sunday is when I booked I got hit up by a bunch of vendors, like Crunchyroll messaged me for an event. I have an event with Neon Future. There's a new comic book coming out next week. Meeting with their president on Sunday. We're doing an interview / tour with that individual. And then
I like how you looked at White Gloves as though you may have been like your secretary. You're like,
I was looking at him because he's here, thinking he doesn't know my plans.
I approve.
Also on Sunday, I'm doing an event with a toy company called Beaker Creatures.
Oh wow!
So they invited me to come out and cover their new toy line. So I thought there'd be something different for our channel, just because it's not comic necessarily, but something different that I haven't learned about. So something to do.
We'll take free swag.
What's that?
So we'll take free swag.
Yeah, whatever I can get out of it, right? Yeah, just kind of exciting. I do have a panel set up with Crunchyroll on Sunday as well. I'm not really sure.
Crunchyroll sounds like a candy.
It's an anime streaming service.
Oh, okay.
I have the app and everything. I'm a big anime guy, so when I signed up for press passes, I put in there my interests of comics and of course anime and manga. And toys, all that stuff. I'm assuming that's how they found me or why they were compelled to reach out to me. And the Neon Future, like I said, is a new comic book coming out on the 27th, I believe. Yeah, it'll be next Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
So they sent me a digital preview, and then invited me to come out and do an interview with them.
They're independent.
Yeah.
Any independent? What's the company's name?
They're self-published.
Oh, okay.
So Neon Future, the president created some kind of like Nutra food. So he's like big up the chain of that. So, anyways, it's going to be interesting to be involved in that and see what they're see what their story is. So otherwise, I'm just going to be trying to give you guys as much coverage, set up some interviews as possible. Hopefully, I can do some live streaming. I don't know what the reception is going to be like there, but if it's like Huey's did a broadcast earlier on Facebook and it kept cutting out, so I'm hoping it's not that bad of reception over there. I don't know. It's a pretty big sales floor. I'm assuming it's one level.
Yeah, it's one level, and it is huge. It's pretty big.
I can only imagine that there's a lot of Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I don't know if they have public Wi-Fi or not. I'm assuming they do for vendors and stuff, but just some of the pictures I saw, people lining up, some of the vendors setting up. It's just like it's a massive showroom.
I don't know. Maybe you should get somebody that we know that's at the con and ask them for the Wi-Fi password.
Well, that's true. I do have a few connections that are going to be at this convention. So
that's what I'm saying. Like, what's the? I don't know why I did this. Like, like they're not people.
I think he was like ready for Easter bunny.
Yeah, something. Let me hit back into the chat right quick.
Yeah, hit that chat up, Hope.
We have got the comic book villain. He's apparently, I think the comic book villain is ready for the dark red. Villain says, I picked up the A and B covers for dark red. We got Who Dat Comics. He says hello. He says Splash Page Live. It's not even our show anymore. That's right, Who Dat.
Yeah.
It's not our show. And Tacoma wants you to grab an exclusive if you can. We got Captain Cole collectibles. Who else is in here?
Tacoma, you got my phone number. Text me.
What?
That shit in the chat. Just text me, Tacoma, and we'll talk. Yeah, I got hit up by a lot of people for a lot of stuff, so I had to put a cutoff. Sadly, I'm not a vendor. I'm not here for a lot of different things, but I am here to help out people that are my friends and people that are part of our community. So obviously, I don't mind doing that kind of stuff. So yeah, if you hit me up, man, we'll go from there. Just tell me what you're looking for, because I got some of that shit gets expensive. So is what it is. But there is a pretty sweet Virgin and trade dress variant, limited to 100 by Ryan Kincaid. I know Ryan; he's a good dude. So if I can support him, sure will.
That's awesome.
But he has a pretty cool variant for dark red. It's not as cool as the Shannon Mayer one, but
God damn it, man, that thing sold out like fast as hell.
I tell you, man, that was, I mean, like I said, I had to go overseas to get a copy. That was crazy.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I was on overseas. Like I figured I was like, I will try to get my overseas because I know like the ones around here are gonna be fucking sold out fast. And like I didn't even make the cut.
Yeah, I mean, talking to Shannon, it sold out. I think he said in 7 minutes.
Oh wow!
Like
it was pretty fast.
Crazy. Like especially for something like as random as a dark red. No one even knows about it. It's an Aftershock comic. It's not even like a something that we've read before or know anything about. But he did a pretty sick cover.
You know what?
There's two good things for it. There's good advertising for that book, and the artwork on that shit was sick as hell. Like,
yeah, that's one of the best store exclusive covers I've seen. But there are a couple other exclusives I got to pick up. There's a Perillo Zombie Tramp, I believe, that I know Hakan has asked me to inquire about. So, and then there's the Derek Chew exclusive, the Harley Quinn foil. There's a few out there, but yeah, not anything, nothing too crazy, because it looks like there's going to be some other exclusives coming up at like WonderCon and stuff that are pretty good. But all in all, I mean, I got my list. I got the people I'm hunting for, and like I said, I don't make promises, but I'll certainly do what I can within.
We might as well pull out a sheet of paper, man, because the comic book villain wants one, Who Dat wants one, and Who Dat also wants a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle special if they have one.
Well, like I said, I'll do what I can. I ain't gonna make promises because I'm not there to really do a whole lot of the exclusive hunting. But I'll do what I can to help if I can, and no promises, but I will try. So you guys message me privately what you're looking for, and we'll go from there. But yeah, otherwise, I do have one, possibly two commissions set up. I'm finally getting my Ali Garza. That's going up.
Like 4 years.
Takes time, man. You just can't whip them out.
I know. I get it. I know a lot of artists, and I understand, but a year is pretty. Yeah, I mean that's a pretty good time.
It's like fine wine.
Say that kind of shit.
Now it's a year old. When you get it, it's already aged.
Right. I'm pretty sure he's doing it right now as we're talking. He's just gonna have it ready for tomorrow.
Well, I mean, if he was a good person, he'd had that shit already graded, man. Bypass all the bullshit. Just have the 9.8 and it's sealed and delivered.
Well, it's not going to be in a comic book. It's going to be 11 by 17.
I don't give a good goddamn what it is at this point. It should better be CGC'd. Yellow label, right? Holy crap.
Regardless, I'm very excited to get that in my collection. Been talking to she's a relatively new artist. Her name is Anna Zhou, I think is how you say it. Zhou.
Hold on. Goma says he has to take the garbage out, so don't say anything interesting.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so he wants me to talk. I see how it is.
We start talking about how hot Kool-Aid #2 is. I heard they're coming out with a movie about Kool-Aid.
Oh yeah.
Spec book alert. Kool-Aid #2.
Yep.
Not #1. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked. If you guys haven't had a chance to check her out, I'll try and put her stuff in the description after I close up this. But I told her that I was gonna pump her tires a little bit tonight because she's doing some crazy good work. She's gonna be if you guys are gonna be at C2E2, go over to the Unknown Comics booth. She's gonna be there all weekend. She just did some exclusives for Port City Comics for Unnatural #6, and also she has a new cover coming out for Unnatural #9 in May. I'm telling you guys, that's one of the most phenomenal covers I've seen as far as like for that storyline. If you're enjoying Unnatural, which I know Pope and I both are, as far as reading it goes, it's one of my current favorite stories up there with Die. But
JP was just like, I'm gonna go ahead and say Die because I know Pope's gonna fucking
yeah. Go ahead and get it out of the system. If you're not reading Die, you're dead to me.
You're dead to me.
Now, speaking of Die, I don't know if you guys, I find things interesting. I find a lot of things interesting. It is on its 4th printing for Die #1 for an Image comic book. 4th printing.
Yeah. What's the title's name?
Die.
Just Die.
Yeah.
It's not Die Kitty or anything like that, or
no, just
it's
Die.
not
Like
Die.
Die, like you're rolling some dice. Die.
Oh, all right. I thought it was like Die, like whoever reads this is gonna die.
No, I think it's like
okay.
It's in that kind of vein of like Dungeons and Dragon type stuff.
Oh, right. Never understood that either.
Role playing, man. It's all about role playing.
The only role playing I do is in the boudoir.
Of course it is.
I'm always Captain America.
Always wear the shield, buddy. Always wear the shield.
Dang right.
I like to think of myself as Mr. Plastic.
I hear crickets.
Yeah, no one's buying that, are they? Dang it. Stretch Armstrong.
Stretch Monster.
Atomically correct Kindle. What do you want me to be here, people?
The Atom.
Yeah. Ant-Man.
I like to shrink myself down to this size and go like this.
Yes. Wasn't that like an actual in the comic? Someone shrank himself down. Was it the Atom that shrank himself down and went downstairs? Pretty sure that was
Probably.
pretty sure that happened.
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to take this off on a tangent. I tell you what, I just got to watch myself.
You just give us fuel, man.
I know. I'm like gasoline. Yeah, I just need to sit here.
We're about to hear the origin story of the white gloves.
Yeah, we need an origin story of the white gloves.
I don't think y'all are old enough for that yet. You know, this is something that I just don't tell very many people.
Well, this is your time.
Not tonight.
No?
No, I can't do it tonight.
Dang.
I like
Sad, man.
I like how you took our expectations like up and then just fucking
yeah.
Like, oh man, I don't think anybody's heard that story. Let me see. You guys I don't think you guys are ready for it. And we're like, oh yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You're like, no, I ain't fucking doing it.
Hey, really
well
quick.
Done, sir. Well done.
I want to take a moment here and shout out Nick Miller. I don't know if he's in the chat or not tonight, but I know he usually supports our channel pretty heavily, and he purchased a Comics and Cold One shirt yesterday from us, so I want to thank him for that. So pretty cool. We still have some sizes left for those that are interested. I have a lot of larges left, men's large, a few extra large. That's pretty much. I mean, there might be some mediums as well, but just to kind of give you a heads up, that's where we're at as far as sizing available left in the sweet ass Comics and Cold One shirt.
I'm not gonna lie, I want to buy the shirt just so they could burn it.
And you see these shirts, they're not for sale. So y'all just gonna have to suck it.
That's a nice Splash Page Comics Mr. White Glove shirt, though. I like that.
That's another way to fucking skyrocket our hopes. You like, you see this shirt?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
This is my shirt.
You can't have the t-shirt.
Well, regardless, I appreciate the support from the community.
Game over, man. Game over.
You got Big E's Comics in the chat. What's going on, brother? I'm hoping that my chat isn't so far behind.
No, well, we also got the uncanny Waka in the house.
Waka! What's up, Kyle?
Relatively relaxing.
Well, it's good to see everyone. I appreciate you guys tuning in with us tonight. I don't have any books to show tonight because I haven't stocked up, but I would expect there to be some more videos the next couple nights, if not live shows from C2E2. If I can, I certainly will. Got no problem with that. I brought my little phone stand so I can do some live videos if I get an opportunity to chat with some creators or vendors. I did reach out to some vendors and offer to promote them as well, just for shits and giggles. So that being said, yeah, I'm sure everyone that participated in the auction on Sunday, a huge shout out. I know that was an exhausting adventure, 8-hour auction on YouTube. Holy crap! All your packages have been mailed out from me. So anyone who won from me, I shipped it before I left. So you're all good. You should get them relatively soon. You got Comics Miss Explained in the chat. What's going on? I know he's got to be around here somewhere.
Tell you what, that auction y'all did, that was a long auction. I sat there and I watched it down, fell asleep, woke back up, and y'all was still awesome. Going? I'm talking. I gotta have my nap now.
That's what I did. Like
it was crazy,
and shit, and then I passed out. And I woke up just enough time to see them like
close. It was not just for me.
It was crazy, man. It was crazy. I even got some books off there.
Nice.
Sure did.
I appreciate that. Yeah, it was a lot of different sellers, a lot of different people came out. We had some people that stayed with us in the chat for 8 hours. And that's a massive task in itself to be committed. I mean, it's one thing to be on our side of the camera committed to it, but to be on the other side and hanging with us the whole time, that's pretty impressive. So can't thank people enough. I mean, so over 700 views, during that time frame. So that's a pretty it's a very large amount of people to entertain. So appreciate that.
We also lovely. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say we got Lindsay's geeked out knickknacks. She says, "What's up, everybody?"
A lot of these shows that go on for a long time, I'm what you call a longevity viewer. Because I'll start watching it, go to sleep, and I'll wake up and I'll watch the end. So I gave you the whole time. You got the whole view out of me, even though I was asleep. That's what happens when I age.
That's all right.
Ain't helping.
Right. I'm just waiting for the next downfall, man. Like every time you start talking to us, like you start getting us on that roller coaster getting up high, and I'm like, man, I'm not getting caught up in that, man. Like, fool me once. I let Sean drink another beer, and then I'm gonna fucking make him crash one more time. I'm gonna take Ian.
You getting blown up?
Yeah.
Tacoma texting you?
No, not Tacoma.
Oh, basically,
Who doesn't trust himself with a martini glass?
That guy. Tacoma's in the text. Tacoma's in the chat. Give it 5 minutes, he'll be popping up in the back.
He's gonna pop up right behind you in the window over there.
That was pretty funny this week. Doing the live half price book thing. That was pretty crazy. Are you watching that?
Yes, I did. Sure did.
That was funny. I was like, I don't know we lost control of our show, Just let Tacoma run wild through half price books doing his thing.
Yeah, the wheels kind of fell off.
It did.
I guess I still owe Ashley a shirt, huh?
Started getting a buzz, and I felt bad because when I was rewatching the show, I remember Tacoma going in, and I heard myself say, "All we can see is your fucking knuckles." Like, God damn, Sean, you're an asshole.
Well, there you go.
We got economics and comics. What's up, Bill? Good to see you. We got Foxy's Geek Corner. What's up, Cassandra? How are you tonight? She likes it when I call her Cassandra. She doesn't really. She prefers Cassie.
Ooh.
What are you drinking tonight, brother?
I told you what I was drinking. I blessed y'all with it.
Huh?
Remember you told me I was going to fuck up my computer by sprinkling Guinness.
Oh, yeah, you have Guinness. Sorry.
See, he's already drank half this bottle. He can't remember because this is all messed up stuff. That's why he's asking you that.
He's excited because he hasn't had a chance to fucking drink beer with me in a long time.
I think this is my first beer of 2019, if I'm being honest with you guys.
Yeah, well, if you're going to drink your first beer, why not make it that
big? Hell yeah.
That way you can say, officer, I only had one beer.
That's true.
I don't know about if you guys live in Chicago area, like the cops don't seem to be too prominent. Like, must be other areas to hang out that aren't near the Comic-Con.
Well, that may be a good thing or a bad thing.
Huh? It's a good thing when you're riding with her.
Well, if they aren't hanging out there, it could be, no, we ain't going down there. We can get ready. Or,
the state lines of Arkansas.
all I know is I got lost walking around Wrigley Field today, and then I waited for 20 minutes for a daggone cab to come by. When I was standing there and didn't want a cab, there's like 20 of them. Then when I sat there and said, all right, I got to get back home. I sat there and waited 20 minutes. Not a cab went by. I was thinking, then I did find myself walking up on the 19th District Police Station. So I was sitting there leaning against the pole, and finally a cab come by.
I was going to say, you knocked on the window and got them to take you home.
I started to. They beat me back to home. I'm lost.
Somebody.
Excuse me, cab driver.
You guys all carry guns here?
Yeah, all of them are red and blues.
They don't need that goddamn horse.
Yes, Miss Foxy's Geek Corner, we are selling our shirts.
I'm not.
He's not.
Mine are exclusive. They're rare. They're collector's items.
Mine are too. They're limited as you can see on the neck. It's first edition.
Oh yeah, there. That's cool.
Yeah, the girls have them on their sleeve, but the guys have them on the back.
So why?
Because they're limited to 25.
And you guys have.
So the next round will be not as exclusive as the first round.
Why did you go like that?
Because it's, I don't know.
It's the shark.
Yeah. Here we go.
You can message me on Instagram, and I will send you the information. If you want a shirt, just message me on Instagram, and then we can go from there. But did you pick up any books this week, sir?
I bought some stuff from Midtown, but I did get some stuff from eBay. Picked up some Adam Hughes stuff.
Ooh, Valar. I've never seen that one before.
I haven't seen these either.
That's interesting. You ever seen those? I thought I've seen everything Adam Hughes has done at this point, but I guess I was WRONG. I love that one.
Yeah. And even though these are awesome, like that's a little bit weird.
Oh my goodness.
It's like I'm gonna draw this really good, and then I'm just gonna I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
But I do like the style that he did it of that, what is it, like the
It looks like Jenny Frison style.
Yeah, it does kind of.
Speaking of which, I'm excited to see her. You know, one of my favorite Adam Hughes series is that Rose and Thorn.
Oh yeah.
There's some beautiful. Oh, there's one beautiful cover in that run. Nice.
Is it the one where she's like coming at you?
Yeah, well, there's. I'm trying to think, man. Because there's what 4 issues in that run of Rose and Thorn, 3 or 4. See, that's like my childhood right there. That was. Is that like 1995?
A bloody.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
There's a lot of bloody thumbs in my childhood, mostly snake bites.
No, that ain't fun.
I did have to say, thanks to Pope C from that last time, I did find this bad boy.
Oh, nice! You finally got that one, huh? It's a pretty hard book to find. I like how that plane's.
Not that I got the whole shebang.
What does that mean? You got the whole shebang.
It means I got issue 1.
Oh, look at that. I sent Pope a picture of a shark beer today. I would have bought it, but it was an IPA.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was wondering if you're gonna buy it. At least you're gonna drink it just for me, right?
I drank a lot of IPA today because the guy was sampling them.
You found that on your beer locator, right?
I did.
Yeah.
Right down the. It was right next to this stuff, actually. There's the shark beer I've been looking for.
That's the shit right there.
He rounded the corner and he heard, Then
I screamed really loudly and grabbed the bottle and ran. The weird ending to that beer haul. Ooh, we should start having beer haul videos. That's a great idea. Forget this comic business. I'm switching back to alcoholism.
You're going to be able to take it.
Well, thankfully, I didn't start drinking until I was like, 35, 38 last year, 40. Oh. So my liver's got plenty of use left in it. So the second half of my life, I'll just become an alcoholic and I'll be fine.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I like it.
Call me in about 20 years and tell me how that works out.
I'm about to say, I don't know how many more years I have.
Yeah, on YouTube.
May have to watch this experiment.
What happens if you pop pills?
Wow, like our channel just got dark.
Man, that looks like an Old Spice bottle. You drinking Old Spice?
Hell yeah, I'm drinking Old Spice.
Oh, okay.
That's when the alcohol. When you run out of beer in the house, you start hitting up Granddad's Old Spice.
Yeah, back in the day, we had a guy that drank Old Spice and all that Aqua Velva, and yeah,
throw in some Listerine. You're good to go.
That was what he was desperate. Listerine had to, because
that was
the old Listerine back there was that yellow stuff,
and
it was stout.
What's up, Andy Tomlin? How you doing, man? Good to see you in the chat tonight. Appreciate you.
I like how everybody was on, man. Like, worried about what the fuck I was drinking. This is kind of like, even the chat was like, "Don't do that, Pope." No.
We got Gomez in the chat. We got Thomas Williams, 8484.
Is that Gomez?
It is Gomez.
I got to do a shout out to my homies in the White Gloves Lounge. Y'all keep that pen down while I'm gone. They knew who they are.
We don't.
Hey, no, don't fall for that shit. This is what
You ain't gonna tell us.
I was like, oh man, I want to be part. No, I don't.
Yeah, I feel like White Gloves is like the Masonic corner of the comic book community.
Yeah, I'm a Freemason. I'm a Freemason collector.
Like I'm gonna wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning. And I'm gonna be like, motherfucker, I want to be part of that group.
How do I become one?
He's gonna wake up 2 o'clock in the morning, and two big old white hands are gonna be drawn on the ceiling above his bed.
I need to put the pen down. Is that what he said? Put the pen down? What does that mean?
We got Brandon Stowinski. What's going on, Brandon? Are you in Chicago yet, or not till Saturday? I think he comes Saturday. It's gonna be crazy. I can't wait to actually finally meet some more people in person. So.
And how long did it take you to get here?
Took us 15 hours.
That's a long time.
It is.
Did you drive straight through, or?
Yeah, she did. She drove.
You made her drive?
Well, yeah.
Somebody had to just start.
Let anyone drive if she's conscious.
Oh, okay.
So right. I just wait for her to either pass out and crash or tell me, hey, it's your turn to drive.
And you didn't stop but one time?
Oh no, we stopped.
I mean, as far as the sleep.
Oh yeah, we didn't stop to sleep at all until we got
here. Y'all just crazy.
Yeah.
So I stopped. I stayed 2 nights. Of course, I started out Tuesday. I stayed Tuesday night and Wednesday night. But yeah, it was about 18 hours.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been so bad if it hadn't been for obviously the weather, construction, crashes. People apparently can't handle a combination of weather and construction leads to crashes. Turns out. So I'm no highway patrolman, but see how it unfolds.
And just so y'all people know out there, I raided y'all's comic shops in Oklahoma City.
The drive-by.
We got Captain Deadpool. We also had Captain Cold earlier as well in the chat. You guys saw that? Bear Island. Well, did you find anything good in Oklahoma? Can you tell us what you found in Oklahoma? Well, tell us what they're not going to find.
They're not going to find 3 Golden Age books.
Nice.
And 1942 books. And then I bought some Silver Age books. And I'll be doing videos on those, on all these comic shops I stopped. And I guarantee you, there are some real good comic shops out there, man. Real good comic shops.
Yeah.
What Mr. Whiteglove is really wanting to say is that, like, while he was driving through your states, that he fingered your boxes.
It's true.
Yeah.
He did. And he didn't even feel guilty about it.
Nope. Sure didn't. I'll go back and do it again just to prove it.
He's like, I got to get back to Texas somehow.
I'm going by way of Des Moines.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to hit Des Moines, Iowa, and I'm going to cut all the way back down the backside, and we're going to get some more comic places.
There's a couple.
He's going to take it through the backside.
Damn right.
You guys are in trouble now.
There's a couple shops I've been to in Des Moines that's pretty good.
Oh, cool.
There's one that's got a ton of back issues.
Oh, man.
I can't think of the name off the top of my head, but that was the first time I met Scotty Young. It was raining. I was just there for work, but I was like, I'm here. I got a couple hours. When I get on the road, I got to find a comic shop. And I just happened to pull up, and they're having a Scotty Young signing. And I didn't really know who Scotty Young was at the time, so it wasn't imperative that I get his signature, but I had the opportunity, and I was like, I'm just going to dig through the back issues. But it was a big shop as far as like the stuff they had in there. So it's on a little side street. That's all I can give you.
That really helps out. I know I'm going to find it now.
The rest is up to you.
It's on the side street. I got the directions.
Google comic shops in Des Moines, Iowa.
On the side of the street.
Don't put that in there for future. But yeah, it's a nice shop. Check it out. Find it. You'll find it.
Oh yeah, I got plenty of time because I got until next Thursday or Friday to be at PlanetCon in Kansas City. That's my next con I'm hitting.
You can take like the whole month off. That's sweet.
Yep. Mr. White Glove does America. Oh, I mean, Tours America.
Tours America. Doesn't do America.
I'm not going to do America. You know, I'm not kin to Debbie in Dallas. You know.
Speaking of that, I think it was PMC had a Debbie Does Dallas comic come on the auction the other
He did.
night.
Yeah, he sure did.
I was like tempted because of like nostalgic purposes, you know. Not that I've ever seen Debbie Does Dallas. It's not like it was every young Texan boy's dream to see Debbie Does Dallas.
You're like, I don't even know what that means.
Right. I've never seen shit. My dad would never introduce me to porn at the age of 13. Ever.
We always found it.
Yeah, I found it right on his TV, sitting next to him. Oh, I shouldn't say that. My sister's in the room. She like think she might frown upon our father's 1 in the afternoon adventures. That's true. He did. Yeah, our father was always different. We were raised a little differently, weren't we? It was all good. No, I don't talk about murdering rabbits on YouTube. That was also our childhood. You guys ever seen, what was it, Watership Down? Think of that. Just add a couple people in there.
I want everybody on YouTube to know that I'm in a room with these two. If I go missing, these are the last few people that have seen me. They talking some weird, you know what, in here. Y'all are witness out there. If I don't come back,
man, like if I knew what "don't put the pen down" meant, maybe I could. I don't know.
Are you gonna barter? Are you gonna barter with White Gloves here?
Why
His
not?
safety for his village is that what's going on?
Comic book people do?
I guess so. Lord,
that just ain't right.
Who else we got in the chat? Comic Crypto Stock. What's up, man? Another great channel if you guys like seeing CGC hauls. That dude's got some crazy signed books or graded books. Sorry, the alcohol might be affecting me. Maybe. What is the percentage on this, huh? Let's talk about this.
If it's by volume, you're screwed. Because it's like a gallon.
It's only 7.1%. This is 1 pint and 6 ounces. Not a problem for a guy who hasn't drank since Halloween. Oh, man. Good old Halloween episode, man. That brought out some stuff, didn't it?
The thing you have to worry about that is don't let them get on fucking internet.
I think that was the last video I made on my channel. It was the 1st of November.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Like starting your drunk state made a pretty good investment.
Yes, hear that? He needs 600 subs. Or how many you need?
600.
Yeah, you need 600 more?
Why not?
You're in the wrong channel to get that.
Well, nice seeing y'all. No, I'm on strike until I get 600 subs. I don't know how many I got. I ain't been over there in quite a while.
You know what? I'll go find out. We're going to see. No. We're going to pimp you up right now.
Are you sub to me? Oh, cool. Are you sub to me?
Yeah.
Okay.
His voice cracked. I wouldn't trust that voice.
Yeah, I know.
You hear that high pitch? He's like, yeah.
Yeah, of course. 2 times.
Yeah, I got some
more stuff coming out.
I unsubbed you just so I could sub you a second time.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, everybody create fake accounts and sub me again. That's how you do it.
Mr. White Gloves is at 538 subs, folks.
Oh, cool.
So we are 62 away from a big reveal. What are we going to get? A video. We're going to get a video.
You'll get a video.
Oh, no. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. This is the roller coaster, man. This is the 3rd roller coaster.
It's going to be fantastic what you're going to get. It's going to be beyond belief what you're going to get. You ain't going to be able to tell your friends because it's going to be so humongous. You just got to see. But my season 4 start after I do this Midwestern America tour and I get home and I edit it all out. Then season 4 will start and you will see everything I did on this great adventure. And that includes arguing my GPS.
Nice.
And going off road on Route 66 and arguing with a daggum, what do you call it? Convenience store
clerk.
employee.
The clerk?
Yeah, clerk. There you go. And all sorts of weird stuff, man.
For a second there, I thought he was about to backhand you. He was like,
boy,
what's up, glove? And just go,
You know what I'm trying to say, damn it.
you know, those motherfuckers.
And my adventure ain't even over with yet. So.
Okay, here's the deal in chat. I just put Mr. Splash Page's link in the chat.
Uh-oh.
So you guys better sub him up and get him up to at least 540 tonight.
Yeah, there you go. 2 people, please.
2 people.
Please.
Out of the 14 of you watching, you better sub him up. He's a great dude. He's going to have a fun. His adventures are always well documented and fun to watch. So if you like things like comic trips and things of that nature, check this dude out. So it's always a good time. He does it by season, as he just said. But anyways, check it out. And if you're watching this on the rewind, check it out. If you're watching it tomorrow afternoon, check it out. If you want to see him live, come to C2E2 and check him out.
I don't charge for my autograph.
Neither do I. Charge for his autograph. Mine's a different story. Usually because when you get my autograph, you end up pregnant. So there's that little warning for you.
Say what?
I have 7 kids, man.
Oh, yeah. You need a TV in your bedroom. Oh,
Get the fuck out of there, man.
Any room I go to.
That ain't no joke. Man alive.
But yeah, if you guys are going to C2E2, make sure you message myself on Instagram so we can meet up. I love to meet you guys in person. I don't care who you are, big or small, your channel. It doesn't mean to me anything except for meeting new people. So hit me up. Can't wait to see some of you guys in person. But yeah, what else you got to show us, Pope? You got any more shit to show?
I sure do.
Yeah, you do.
All right.
Book-wise. I hope you guys, I mean, I don't know if he's going to talk about the gift that I sent him, but I was hoping he would try it on for us live tonight, but I think he declined.
Well, along with the T-shirt that JP gave me, he sent this wonderful piece of.
What the heck is
that? That is a nice Hell Witch condom from Coffin Comics, latest Kickstarter.
My wife is like, "Are you going to keep that?" And I was like, "I'm going to Mylar that shit."
CGC that bitch.
Keep it. You need to use it.
He doesn't have the problem that I do. He's probably thinking I should have kept it.
Yeah, I'm going to send it back to him.
Like, I think you accidentally sent this to me. You're the one who needs it, bro.
But JP was kind enough to send me this bad boy.
Oh, wow. That's beautiful.
Nice Michael Rowe cover.
Oh, yeah.
As Ninjak.
And he knows me. He knows me very, very well.
Yeah. The black and white Prodigy cover.
Yeah.
Of a shark.
And last but not least, he hooked me up with this bad boy.
The variant cover for Hookjaw.
Yep.
I have a feeling you're into sharks.
Just a little bit.
I don't know. Like, are you actually into sharks, or is this something that transpired via Comics and Cold Ones?
Oh no! Like I've always been like a huge Great White fan, and I just thought it was like weird.
Like the '90s band.
Yeah, I like them too. Boy, they put out some good music.
Once bitten, twice shy, baby. I can't tell if he's frozen.
I thought he was frozen.
Oh no! That was a look of disappointment.
Why? You don't like Great White? Come on.
But I'm going to a con this weekend, and JP was also nice enough to send me some books to get signed that will be given away in future endeavors.
Heck yeah. There's a question for Splash Page in the chat. It says, how was Wrigley Field?
It was great, but it was under construction. I walked all the way around it, but I got some great pictures and everything. And, you know, me and a bum had a good conversation there for about 5 minutes until I figured out that he was giving me the wrong directions. And then I walked.
This is my shit, though. You guys are in fucking Chicago, and you guys haven't said anything about the Blues Brothers.
I
haven't found them yet.
I haven't seen any Blues Brothers.
What?
I've seen a lot of people asking for change. I've seen One thing I will say that I have seen, this is a very clean city. Like walking around downtown, everything today.
You can go to the side I was on.
Well, where we were at was very clean.
You're not gonna fucking trick me. I don't know. I'm not riding that roller coaster anymore. Not tonight. You've been drinking. You've been drinking, buddy.
No, but prior to drinking,
you've been drinking, buddy.
Here's what else I learned. They don't have trash cans, so I'm looking for trash cans. Looking for trash
and
cans.
you like roller coasters.
I love roller coasters, and I'm riding one tonight, so I'm enjoying this with alcohol. But trash cans here look like mailboxes. They have a little pull-down door, like you put your mail in.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Exactly. Couldn't find one. The tour guide finally said, "We have lots of trash cans. They just look like that." I was like, "Looks like a freaking newspaper machine, like the old vending machine."
Had the round thing on top of it. I was standing right beside one. I was sitting out there. What do I do with this trash? I was leaning against it. And I put it in my pocket. I was like, "Oh, crazy."
It wasn't just me, because I was like, "Man, I ain't seen a trash can in this whole damn thing." I'm like,
where do I put the quarters?
But anyways, from my experience, it was a very clean area that we were at.
What do their bidets look like?
The what?
Their bidets.
The bidets. If you're talking about the drinking fountains,
you got a bidet in your room?
No.
Yeah,
I didn't get one in mine.
I don't think she intended to be a bidet, but whatever.
I got a bidet.
JP, that was great. I don't know if she meant to be one, but
oh man! But we did the Chicago mob tour today. Got to learn about the mobs.
Man, I missed out on that.
You did,
man.
So that was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. If you guys like history and organized crime, which I do, like both apparently, I would recommend it as far as information. And they let you go. Like we went to Harry Carey's to the restaurant, and you got to go down in the basement where they have some of the original stuff that was donated to him from was it Nitty was the guy whose safe that was. They have tunnels underneath there that were built to connect and everything. They had it blocked off, of course.
Like a speakeasies down there.
Yeah.
During Prohibition.
Mm-hmm. But then they had tunnels that connected other buildings in downtown that these mobsters would hide in and stuff. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, if you guys haven't ever done the tour of Chicago.
Did you find Geraldo Rivera down there snooping around the basement by any chance?
I didn't see him, but I wasn't looking for him. He could have blended in.
You find Jimmy?
No? Was he in Chicago? I thought he was a New York guy.
Yeah, but I mean, what better place to fucking
I see. It's possible he made it to Chicago.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe. I don't know. But anyways, if you're in Chicago, check it out. There's a lot of fun stuff to do here that is kind of off the beaten path, if you will. That's not comic book related.
Yeah, just follow me. You'll be off the beaten path, all right.
AKA hanging out with homeless people or lost.
Yeah.
Or leaning up against trash cans.
Looking for a trash can.
Looking for a trash can.
Very important that you know that.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got here. What else you got to show?
The last little bit I got is from last week, and I know you guys probably talked to me. I talked about it because I know I bitched about it, but I went ahead and bought issue number 1 just because. Well, 2 reasons. One, because I had to see what it was all about. Like I had to see what they were going to do to Apocalypse, and this by far is the worst goddamn fucking comic book I've ever read in my fucking life.
That reminds me of H.R. Puffin stuff back in the 60s.
I was correct though. Like I was like, you can't make fucking Apocalypse into a goddamn hippie, and they fucked him. Oh my god, am I so mad? Oh my god! But I did get this cover because Apocalypse looks awesome.
So, but you not only did you get dick once, you got dick twice by the same book.
No, I got an awesome cover, and then I got. Oh my god, I don't even want to talk about it. I got this for the cover.
The screw up cover.
What I like about art, Germ, I have to say thank you, is that you can see the thong outline in the butt. Like, how good of an artist can you get that, like, that you're actually going to get, like, the thong?
That's a good female superhero name. The Thong.
Wonder what her superpower is.
I don't know. I know who her arch enemy is. It rhymes. Boom, boom.
Did you go for the cover alone?
Oh yeah, I've been. So did you read that yet?
No.
So open yours up quick and see if yours is double paged like some of the other ones I saw.
Oh hell no!
Oh, you're talking about the
books.
Don't let him monkey finger. Don't monkey finger the books. But would you mind opening up and seeing? Because I watched Blaster's Acid. I think Huey posted a video and it was like double paged. Everything was double paged in there, like the same panels over and over again. I tried to order a couple of those from Midtown, but then I got sidetracked and forgot. So
no, mine.
I do need a copy of that because I want to read it.
Paged.
Not double paged.
Mine, I guess, is just regular ass. Just regular ass on Marvel.
But she was like a pirate chick, right?
Can I not just buy it for the the awesome artist?
That's who is that? That's Tula. Is that Tula Late?
No.
No, hold on. Tanaka.
Yep.
Yeah, Tanaka.
I don't know if you said her name right, but yeah.
Sana Tanaka. Sorry.
Yeah.
I've been drinking, allegedly.
Just a little bit.
You got the brown light special.
Justice League Dark. Still loving it.
It's got the demon on there.
Yep. Actually, I guess, I mean, I don't speculate, but I mean, I'll go ahead and fucking ruin it. In this issue,
Spoiler alert.
Etrigan. Oh, okay. We're going to be. Spoiler alert. Avert your eyes from. Oh, wait. Maybe I should just roller coaster you guys. I'm like,
just kidding. Page that shit. You're gonna be like, you just got 6 page.
I'm not going to tell you. But Etrigan gets divided from his host.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Really wish I would have done that. That's
the other cover.
That's a beautiful cover. Who did that one?
I don't know. And I don't have my gloves on, so I'm not going to fucking manhandle this.
See, I'm already making a difference.
But if you guys are not reading this fucking book, you guys need to.
What is that? Shredder?
Shredder in Hell.
Shredder in Hell?
Yep.
That sounds like a hell of a story.
I see what you did there.
You're welcome.
So I got that, and I also got the Eastman cover, or one of the Eastman covers. But I have to say, like, there's a few characters that I like in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But I have to say, as a company, they did a very good job of, like, sticking to their I said, like, once they killed somebody, because like Shredder died, I'm wanting to say like a year and a half ago, and they didn't bring him back and like like, oh man, we can't kill Shredder and like leave him dead, like let's bring him back in the next issue. No, they left him dead for a good bit. And I have to say, this is probably the best like story that I've heard of a character. Like, he's still dead. He's in hell. One of the coolest stories of it. I mean, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, oh, well, Logan died. Logan's in hell. Old man Logan's in hell. Logan has fucking laser claws now. Like, this story is actually compelling and actually really good. And that's coming from a Wolverine fan,
I'm just waiting for young man Logan to come out.
young lad Logan.
Baby Logan.
He's gonna have like a monocle and a top hat. Like, by God, Homo sick.
That Weapon X program is fucked.
I'm gonna pop the 32 off.
We got JD Comics in the chat. Says he's still on a plane sitting in Chicago. Appreciate you tuning in from the friendly confines of your economy seating.
They won't let him off the plane?
He's getting drunk on a plane. If I was a country song, that's what it would have been.
It says toddler Logan.
JD, you're supposed to be get off the plane in Chicago, not sit on the plane. Get off. It's time to get off the plane. Deboard.
I thought you were going to go Samuel Jackson home.
Get your motherfucking comics off my motherfucking plane.
Get your motherfucking comics off my motherfucking plane.
Well, it's good to see that Joker68's in the chat. What's up, brother? Always good seeing you out and about, talking to you, chatting up some hockey.
Hello, Joker.
We have good hockey talks. You guys, one of the few people that I get to chat on a regular with about hockey besides Pope Grammy. So I appreciate that.
I didn't know anybody in Texas watched hockey.
First of all, you have to remember I was gone from Texas for the majority of my life until last year. And I got into hockey thanks to DirecTV in high school when my dad decided to branch out and get DirecTV. When we had 2 channels growing up my whole life, and then all of a sudden you got 486 channels. And
how old were you when you got DirecTV?
I was 16.
Did that fucking exist when like you were 16?
Yeah, it turns out it did because my neighbors had the satellite the big dish in the backyard where you're pretty sure they were contacting aliens.
My dad had one of those.
Thank God I was born in fucking Michigan because I would have never found out about hockey.
I'll give you one better.
Fucking DirecTV.
Yes, I do.
I'll give you one better than that. I remember just 3 channels, and that was it. ABC, CBS, and NBC, and that was it.
Green. We had 2 channels. One was sometimes you get the Mavericks, and the other one always got Golden Girls at 11 p.m.
I just remember that goddamn knob that you had to fucking like.
Well, we had to physically turn our antenna. Had the little thing
I was about to get there. Like
outside the house, had the big antenna on the roof, and we had to turn it.
I'm on channel 3.
Well, see, this is back before cable and satellite and everything. That's all there was, you know. And for the first 7 years of my life, my name was Remote. I'd go in there and turn the channel, and he'd say, "All right, stop." Because I only had 3 channels, so it wasn't too hard.
At least I was just you.
When you had to go UHF, you had to turn to U, then check the numbers all the way over here to find this, and you had to turn 2 knobs.
I was a sound effect and a finger motion. It was.
I think my name was Damn It. Come here, damn it.
Hey.
Stop talking, damn it.
Boy. Damn it, boy.
Well, yeah, I was like 12 when I actually learned what my real name was. Like, for real, that's not even like a joke. I didn't know my real name until I was about 12. I did not know my name was John until I got a letter in the mail from the school to the parents of John Price, and I said, "Who the hell's John Price?" And they're like, "You dummy!" And I'm like,
"That's why we're getting a letter, because you don't know your damn name."
That ain't my name. They've never been called John my entire life.
Dude, I'm gonna make a short film about that, and it's gonna be fucking beautiful.
You should make a short film.
I tell you a real quick little story.
I don't want to hear it because you're gonna take me on a goddamn roller coaster ride. You're gonna fucking crash and burn.
All right. Long time ago, when I was probably about 5, 6 years old, back when the TVs didn't have, when they, started getting a remote control. My dad bought this TV to have this little remote. So I went to the store. My mama bought me this little Batman car. They had Batman and Robin sitting in there. It's about that long and everything. Boy, I love that car. I don't like DC now. Well, DC's all right. It's for those. But, I don't collect DC. I love that car. My dad's living room and the kitchen, they were connected. And I'd go in there and I'd sit down. I'd run that car up and down the daggum linoleum real quick. The TV would change channels. It took my dad about 2 weeks to figure out that car was changing the channels because I and all of a sudden the TV would go. Back then, they had little motors behind the TV when the remote it would spin the dial. It ain't like digital. You'd hear and it'd change. You know, each time it'd make a noise, it'd change channels. Well, I'd run that car up and down on linoleum, and the channel would change. My dad would get pissed off, and he'd hit this little thing. He'd go, think, 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 and it'd change it back. Well, he finally figured out the car was doing it. Needless to say, I lost my Batman card. Never seen it since. And now that dadgum plastic car is worth a lot of money on eBay.
That's true.
That's why I hate DC.
Because your dad.
Because my dad.
Dang it.
It just came out of nowhere. I had a conclusion. I mean, a conclusion. I mean, yeah. So thanks, Dad. I could have been a DC player. You thought I was going to stop short, didn't you?
I did. I'm not.
Wait for it.
I thought about doing it.
I was going to pull the Paul Harvey on us. And now the rest of the story.
Tune in next week.
Over on Splash Page Comics channel. You'll get
shit going on. Like.
Link is in the chat. Make sure you guys sub them up. Let's get them up to 540 tonight.
When I'm watching a David Lynch film, what the fuck is going on?
Is this oh Lord. Hey, speaking of subs, I have to say a huge thank you to all you guys. We recently passed 800 subs.
Oh wow!
So really big milestone for us. Pope and I know he appreciates it as much as I do, even though it's not technically his channel, but he's part of this channel as much as I am. So
technically,
we share in the glory that is all about comics, aka Comics and Cold Ones, aka Pope Grammy and JP.
Say how it is. I mean, the only time I even go back to my channel is if like somehow like we miss a Thursday.
Right. Like you have to go and just remind yourself you have a channel because you're on this channel.
Like, the only time I remember I have one is when I get those fucking notifications like nobody has watched your shit in like blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Is this channel still active? Yeah, it's a whole video. Damn. But no, it's pretty cool that you guys have continued to support this channel and support us with the auctions and the Monday show and the Thursday stuff. So it's pretty cool. Appreciate it so much. I don't know if we'll do a contest. I know we did one for 700. Speaking of which, I'll mail out the really quick on that too. So Matilda Gothica won our contest for the last giveaway, and she decided to gift it to another YouTuber. So I got it boxed up and ready to go when I get back. So just so you, I don't know if the person knows that she gifted it, so I'm not gonna say who it was. So when you get it in the mail, you'll know. But anyway, it's pretty cool of her to do that. She's a cool person. She did a nice drawing for me recently and messaged me today actually from my address. So I expect to see that sometime down the road coming from Israel. So pretty cool. You guys support her as well. Should make her our YouTuber spotlight of the week. So if you're not subbed up to Matilda Gothica, do so. Who's this guy?
She's a nice person. Matilda is a nice person. I've talked to her quite a few times. She is real straightforward with you. I'll tell you that right now. What she's thinking right now. And that kind of person, you never, ever, ever have to worry about what she's thinking about you because she will tell you.
She's the kind of person I appreciate, though. Honestly, I like people that are just straightforward and blunt. Like, you're like, you don't have to. Like I say, you don't have to wonder. So, it's always good. But yeah, what else you got to show tonight, Pope?
Nothing that won't get kicked off of YouTube.
Oh please! We haven't been kicked off yet, and we've shown shark tits. We've shown big tits.
Time for the fitting.
Shown.
That's not a balloon.
Hey! If the glove fits.
Yeah. Wear it twice.
Wear it twice.
Yeah, because believe me, you can't afford if it don't work. You can't afford that.
So I think what he's saying is turn it inside out and use it again.
That means it's lubed, right?
Sure.
Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. I'm going to go back over to my channel now.
See you Saturday, Brandon. Make sure you message me. Let me know what's going on so I can meet up with you. I'm sure I'll see you in some lines getting signatures. I have literally a short box of books to get signed. I'm not even exaggerating you. It filled up an entire short box. I didn't think it would, but it did.
Most of it's my shit.
What's that?
So most of it's my shit. Let's be honest.
Oh no, we know most of it is Tacoma's.
I wasn't gonna say, but you did.
Or mine. Like I have a large stack as well, but I'm hitting up all kinds of obscure people that are just there that I didn't know were going to be there.
Well, ain't I signing his books for him?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. He don't know
I've
it
been
yet.
practicing.
Yeah, it'll say art germ. I don't know what language. He's just sign everything AG.
He's not even signing. He's got a stamp.
Didn't you get a Kickstarter, or did you show that already?
I didn't show it because you already showed it.
Well, that's not. I showed my box. You didn't show your box.
It's the same goddamn. It's the same goddamn content. Fuck.
Whatever.
I'm not gonna show it.
Well, you talking about me being a roller coaster and everything?
Yeah.
Fine, I'll show you this very hard to find Robin action figure.
Ooh, I love Robin action. Oh, it's Kelly.
No, the funny thing about that is like my friend Wes that I went to college with, like that thing was at like when it first came out it was like $15. And I was like, I'm not buying that shit. And then it was like Walmart steadily for the longest time like it held at $9. And then like one day like my friend Wes was like, dude, he's like, they're like $5 right now. And I was like, I still don't give a fuck. Like a couple of weeks ago, they were like $2. I was like, yeah, okay.
That's from the DC Universe set?
Yeah.
Like the red and black box?
Yep.
I always wanted to carry Kelly.
Well, dude, I can pick you one up for $2.
You know what? I'll PayPal that to you right now. Don't you worry. I got you $2.
Yeah, please PayPal me $2.
Just saying, I have always wanted that figure. I just didn't want to spend it. It was 1986 or whatever it was, and I was like, I'm not spending $20 for that figure. I want it, but I don't need it. You know, like, I mean, I didn't even pay $20 for the X-23, and she's my favorite character. You know, from the Marvel Legends. Someday. Sometimes your friends gift you things like the Magic Marvel Legends toy that Pope Grammy gifted me. That was pretty sweet. We got Brick Hunter in the chat. What's going on?
You need to get slapped.
Who's getting slapped?
They get to do something like that.
Oh, no. I appreciate it, man. I also got gifted a Spider-Gwen figure.
Dude, I still can't find that other guy. I know I sent you that, like the Hasbro version, but I still can't find my other goddamn, like, my other Spider-Gwen figurine.
See, Joker68 would also like a Carrie Kelly figure. If you're following the chat, which I am.
Are you guys fucking serious?
I don't want one.
Oh, you're getting one now.
Everyone's getting a Carrie Kelly figure for $2.
Goddamn Robins for everybody. Like, if you're in the chat, you're getting a goddamn Robin. That's all I'm saying.
I hope so. I mean, shipping on that thing's gonna be more than the figure, but you know, whatever.
It cost me more to send the goddamn thing to you.
Sawinski's chanting "Give away, give away, give away." Oh gosh, I'm sure we'll have some giveaways after this adventure. That's for sure. Because Pope's got that convention up same weekend, right? You're going up to Lexington tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Wow, that's gonna be cool.
Yeah, there's some pretty good. Oh, actually, Jason David Frank's going to be there, right?
He sure is.
Too bad Michael Rowe's not going to be there. You can get that Michael Rowe book signed.
I know, right?
That is sweet.
And this is Lexington,
Kentucky?
Kentucky.
What's that?
Kentucky.
Oh, cool.
Froze on me, so I only heard half of what you just said.
He said Kentucky.
I was leading you.
The good old
Yeah,
KY State.
Yeah, that's probably good. Joker said he's going to put her next to Batman so he doesn't get lonely. She is the perennial sidekick from the Dark Knight Returns universe, right?
Yeah.
Whatever the Frank Miller universe was with Dark Knight.
The DK3.
DK3. It's kind of weird.
Kind of like the Shocker.
The Shocker is also weird, or as part of the DK3 universe?
No, it's part 3.
Oh, gotcha. My bad. Oh, man. So you're going to a convention this weekend. We're at a convention this weekend. Oh. I don't know what's happening.
Buddy, because if you're doing it like that, things are going to go bad.
So what's your agenda for the weekend? What's your goal for C2E2?
Golden Age books, Silver Age books, Bronze Age books.
You're into SIGs?
Marvel. What?
Into signatures?
No.
That's not your thing?
Nah, I don't do signatures.
Sketches?
Not my thing.
Sketches?
No, I just buy the books. They got sketches in them.
That's fair.
No, I don't want nobody writing on my books.
All right. That's fair.
Not there's anything wrong with it.
Do you have like a want list, or is that secret?
No, I don't have a want list. It's anything I see that I want. That's my want list.
I like that. That's the kind of want list I like.
Yeah. And I do have a book to make sure I don't want the same thing twice. Because that happens. And I end up, ooh, look what I got. Nah.
That's why I got married, man.
Yeah. But see, I'm not digital. I'm analog. I got a book. I can't work my phone. As you can tell, I was downtown lost.
Talking to homeless Joe.
Yeah. He don't know. He was lost too.
Turned out he was also the cab driver.
I don't believe it. he just stole a car and was like, I'll take you there.
Give me 5 minutes.
5 minutes and $5.
You can hear those cops right out of that car. What's up, Evan?
Woo-hoo. Hey, there's my man, Evan.
There you go. You guys know each other? I had Evan on the auction.
Yep, I know him real well.
Yeah, it was
I'll
cool.
be
It's
right back.
Hey,
He'll
good
be
luck.
right back.
He's going to go relieve himself. Because he probably drank more than I did.
That's a big bottle.
I'm going to do a fitting.
Oh, you're gonna try the fitting on, see if the glove fits,
Uh-oh.
so to speak.
Yeah, I know Evan. He's out there in old California.
That's right. I think he probably doesn't remember this because he doesn't know me as well as others do. But my very first ever hangout was with Kyle Waka and Evan and I think Undisputed Frost maybe back in the early days. I didn't know what hangouts were, but GPAP had invited me and kind of got to know some guys. It was interesting, just like hanging out. I didn't know what you're supposed to do in a hangout, like literally just hang out.
Hang out and talk.
And I was like, what is going on?
We swap comics and go to comic shops. Some of the guys will take their phones and go to comic shops and take us along with them. And we'll say, yeah, we want this, that, and this, and we'll browse the books and send them out to us. And, it's just like a big hangout for comic nerds that, talk comics, buy comics, swap comics.
Yeah, I mean,
we have a good time.
It's fun now. Like, now I understand, like, I do a hangout about once a week with GPAP, and I will just shoot the shit. And then Pope and I will do one just to catch up on life that isn't on YouTube, And,
yeah, it's a lot of fun. I got the White Glove Lounge out there, and there's a lot of people. Stop on by.
We didn't hang out before.
Oh yeah, we've hung out before. A lot of those people out there in the chat, probably a lot of them I've hung out with before. Or been a hangout.
We got Thoro Kiboro, the hottest channel on YouTube right now. If you guys haven't subbed him up, make sure you have. He's putting out some videos, doing some live streams. Excuse me, live threads. I don't even say that anymore. But anyways, yeah, make sure you guys have sub each other up if you haven't already. And you know, Thurl's a great dude, man. You guys have a chance. He's got some killer books right now. Maybe he's had them all the time, but he's showing them right now. How about that?
How about that?
How about that?
How about that?
Catch me outside. How about that?
How about that?
Yeah. But yeah, I guess, you know, my agenda for the weekend is shoot, lots of signatures, as you can see. All those books on the bed I've been going through tonight.
Oh my gosh!
I wouldn't
I like
kid
how you did that. I feel like we could all see it. But when you did this, all we could see was like his head, like sitting on your head, like
Well,
as you could see.
He's got a lot of books over there. You're gonna spend all your time in the line.
I know, man. Literally, it's gonna be crazy. That and with the exclusives. I know Needmo Comics messaged me earlier. He wanted a room tour of my hotel room. I gave him a quick snapshot, but I mean, my sister's over there in bed. If you guys wanna see what the hotel room looks like, there's a TV. There's other stuff. There's the big pile of comics on the bed that I got to go through and mask and tape tonight and cut out signature windows. Since some of you guys don't prep your books. And I know Sunshine, if you're watching, there's my sister in bed. You know, you'll get excited.
Let me take a quick shot.
But all in all, this is a pretty.
I just happened to notice you're not in our chat.
Of all the rooms and places that I looked at, this one was the most affordable and it's super nice. Like
It's pretty close too.
Yeah, it's not too far from the convention. I was surprised at for the price. I thought we were gonna get a shithole. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I figured, whatever. But that's pretty dang nice. I'm not complaining at all. I stayed in a crusty Motel 6 last night, so you know that was what I was expecting. But this place is pretty nice. It's got 2 beds, 3 lamps, a desk, Wi-Fi,
3 lamps,
a chick in the bathroom that goes by a bidet. You know, so it's got all the amenities that anyone could want.
Hey girl, what's your name? Bidet. What do you go by night?
Evangelion says, Splash, look out for more fun 55 for me.
I'll have to write that down with the list I got from all your other guys. More fun 55. That sounds like I was on the wrong side of town. I could have found that on the other side of town.
You go to any shops here today?
No, I'm going to go probably, maybe if someone's open on Sunday, I may go.
Right on.
Yeah, there's 2 or 3 I want to hit here.
I didn't think about looking at shops today. How sad is that?
Well, 2 of the biggest shops are going to be at the convention. I know that. The best shops here in Chicago are going to be at the convention.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's cool. Thoro, the actual C2E2 starts tomorrow. So tonight we're just, I think that tonight was like a preview show if you had certain passes. I didn't sign up for the preview show myself. I just took today to get familiar with Chicago and do some tourist stuff. You went to the preview, didn't you?
They really wasn't a preview. It's just they were setting up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were just setting up. They had, you know, they had all the boxes in the aisle. They were trying to roll out the carpets and get all that stuff done. And, you know, it was, you know, stuff like that. I took a bunch of video of it. You'll see it later on when it comes out.
Nice. Yeah, like I said earlier, I do have a couple commissions set up, one to pick up and one to get done in my sketchbook from Anna Zhao. I hope I say your name right if you're watching. I did tell her that I would shout her out tonight. If you guys haven't checked out her work, she's got some exclusive covers coming out. She's had some that just came out. So yeah, make sure you stop by the Unknown Comics booth if you're coming to C2E2. They're going to have some exclusive there as well, if that's your sort of thing. I know they got a new, I think it's Detectives 1000 exclusives that they're maybe pre-selling. I'm not really sure if it's out yet or not, to be honest. I don't know. It might be out.
I know Sam De La Rosa.
Oh, yeah.
Well, artist for Venom is going to be there. Real good friend of mine. Go by and check out Sam De La Rosa. He's a wonderful guy, and he'll have a booth, and he'll have all these spectacular Spider-Man and Venom books out. And he will sure draw you something or sign it for you. Excellent, excellent, cool guy, man.
Yeah, that's an amazing amount of artists that are here at this particular event. Like Art Germ, of course, is a big name. I mean, Stephanie Hans is big for us. You know, I know Pope and I and Tacoma, big fans of Stephanie Hans, Jenny Frizen, Ashley Witter. You know, a lot of people. Sora Sung, friend of the show, friend of Pope and I. Sora Sung will be there, along with our other friend Jen Brumal. If you guys watch the show, you know she's been on our show a couple times.
The
great.
Wi-Fi hookups.
What's that?
Those are the Wi-Fi hookups.
Yeah. I'll definitely talk to him. We're supposed to go get drinks one night, so we'll see how that goes. And I know Sora's under the weather right now, but hopefully her hot toddies are working. So.
I was gonna say she needs hot toddies, man.
Yeah, that's what she said earlier. She messaged me and said she's drinking hot toddies, so hopefully she's doing well. But yeah, hopefully we just have a safe, fun time and meet up with some YouTubers and chat it up and shop it up and support the comic community the best that we know how, and that's with our wallets. So, anything else you want to add tonight?
Yes, I got a special presentation to give to JP.
Uh-oh. Is this going to be one of those roller coaster moments?
It's very special.
Uh-oh.
Tune in next week. No. Meeting JP here for the first time in person. I am going to give him an honorary pair of Mr. White Gloves gloves.
What?
He is going to be a part of the White Gloves Army. And if y'all don't know what the White Gloves Army is, that's protecting your comics. Don't be monkey fingering your books. You got to wear these right here. So I present these white gloves to JP.
Woo! Look at that, y'all. So I get to put them on?
You put them on.
Yes.
If I catch you monkey fingering your books, I know where you live. You will.
Literally.
Yeah, literally. I do. Drive there and take your gloves away. So he is an actual member of the White Gloves Army. So protect them books. And if you don't, I'm gonna have to call the comic. What are you doing? Give me them back. Give me them back. Give me them back. You're misusing the gloves. That's not how you. With great power comes great responsibility, and you just blew it.
I'm learning.
I swear.
I'm Timmy with the gloves.
With that,
oh my
don't make me call the comic abuse hotline on y'all mistreating your books.
Thank you so much. I'm blessed. I'm proud to be a member. Not only am I'm not the president. You're the president, but I'm a member.
He's a user too.
And the user.
Hey,
look at that.
Folks. I'm about putting the pen down.
That's awesome. Thank you. I'll drink to that. I'll toast myself.
You can't wear the gloves while you drink.
I didn't. I took them off.
You may
spill on them.
You may do weird things to them. Yeah.
Never. Oh gosh. Well, hey, anyone else? Anything you want to add, Pope?
No, I just love this comic book community. Keep collecting and have fun, guys. Cheers. And thank you, Mr. White Gloves, for joining us.
Hey, I enjoyed it, guys. Y'all good group of guys, I tell you. Both of y'all.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I try.
You try so hard to make everybody happy. But hey, again, if you guys are going to be at C2E2, hit us up, man. I'd love to meet you guys. So that being said, we're going to be out of here. We got an early morning tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching, as always, tuning in. Have a safe weekend. Bye-bye.